Welcome back, folks, to another ACL recap. We are into week four as we are less than a month away from the playoffs starting. This time we focus on the recent stream matchup between Illinois State University and Polestar. It was a hard fought two-series win for Illinois State, who needed a pretty big comeback in game three to take the victory.
Feeling pretty good. We were pretty confident going into it. We've had a lot of um confidence after winning a lot these past couple weeks after Hugh. We were going through a little bit of a slump with some scrims, but we were still pretty confident going into the match, and I think we expected the win. We just thought we were reviewing because we felt like it should have been 2-0, but we made some mistakes, and yeah.
Around that 24, 25-minute mark, you were down 17 to 10 in kills. And obviously, they were having a lot of success in team fights. What really turned it around? Was it the dragon stacking that you guys were doing, or, focusing more on objectives? What really helped you guys get back into that game?
I think we made a lot of mistakes in game three that were really avoidable. I think the way we approached team fights were not proper, and I think we recognized that like halfway through the game, which is when we kind of started turning it around. Um, I think the enemy team also just really griefed at one point in top lane when they were going for a tier two tower, and then we just got a free 1K on a Draven, and that was like a huge turn for the game. Like that was like the massive turning point. But I think once we realized how we needed to approach team fights, that's when it really like turned around and it was kind of just easy from there, honestly.
That game three, you were playing Yasuo facing off against a Lux.
Yeah.
Obviously the Lux was having success in that game, but uh, what makes you feel about playing, Yasuo that hey, this is a champ that I can go with in any situation? Like, is your pool more so like reacting to teams, or is your pool pretty wide that you can choose whoever you want to play?
Going into the series, we actually my coach kind of brought up Yasuo as like a pick, and I've played Yasuo a lot over the year. He was like one of my most played like a long time ago, but I didn't stop playing him as much. And my coach was like, "Hey, like this champion's just good into every single champion Samikin plays." Um, so like it could be a pretty good pick. So I, put a couple of games on it and like was always thinking about it. And in that game, after because it's fearless, with like I think we put three bans into Sammy that game, and then he obviously played like two characters already. Uh, we knew that he was most likely going to pick like Lux or maybe like a Nico or something like that. So yeah, so it just kind of just was all on the, look. And then once I got the five, we had a Maokai set up. The Yasuo and Deluxe is just really insanely good matchup in general. It's like one of our biggest counters. So we just kind of ran it and worked out.
What do you like about your bot lane that can help you guys in these matchups? Because obviously you want your ADC to output a lot of damage, but how important is it that this bot lane is working at the best as it can?
Um, my bot lane's like really insane. Like they're really good. I rarely ever see them lose a matchup. I never, they're always like smurfing. So it's always just reliable, whenever a game is going bad. I know Fatih can like smurf a team fight or, in general, he's always mostly going to be ahead. So it's really nice having a bot lane that's like I can rely on and I can, pick. It makes your life as a mid laner a lot easier being able to just chill and then scale up on a lot of characters because that's kind of the way the meta has turned.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.